Hello, I welcome you back. Thank you for joining me. I want to look at something that is troubling in this case of Ruth Matthew. One thing I know is the fact that several names of different people have been mentioned in this missing child's case. We will address each of these people as time goes on. But there's somebody who has evaded every scrutiny. And I just want to draw the attention of the public to this individual. Ruth Matthew went to that place where her child was stolen. She didn't go with only her 4 children, the 4 boys. A stepdaughter of hers went with her. As a matter of fact, when Ruth Matthew appeared again in that popular human rights activist show in Abuja, the name of this stepdaughter was the #1 excuse why Ruth was belittled, ridiculed, shamed, and thrown away, completely discredited. And the case of the missing child was shut down. At the time in 2019, when baby testimony disappeared, Ruth's stepdaughter was 18 years old. It was said that she went with them. I'm not sure exactly what she was doing or where she was at the time when the 2 women abductors, they're not ladies, came for them to be directed to where they could get some food items. But what behoves me is the fact that every platform, those who have done everything to discredit Ruth, to paint her as a liar, a cheat, internet fraud person, the one who sold the child, someone who's just trying to defame the owner of the premises where the child got lost. Nobody mentions this adult's name. She's an adult now. She's 21. If she was so important that her name was used by a so-called human rights activist who's so popular, the Berekete show or whatever. I know the man's name is Ahmed Issa. That the stepdaughter's name was used to say Ruth Matthew's story was inconsistent. She had lied. She didn't tell them the truth. She had things she was hiding. But these people all conveniently left her out. All the brutal, greedy, envious, and hungry bloggers that have done several interviews with Ruth Matthew and her entire family lineage, none of them could locate the stepdaughter. Allegedly, her name's Joy. What joy has she brought Ruth? Her own father, the deadbeat father to whom the award goes, has come on different occasions to fool himself in his bid to discredit Ruth and dance with the enemies who actually took his child. Her own father has shown up. Why is she being protected? What was her role in the disappearance of that child? Was she one of those who were taken to look after him? Because if there was a familiar face wherever the child was, then the child would be pacified because he must have known her. Why has she not come out to help in finding solution to how her lost half baby brother could be located? She's an adult now. She can speak for herself. Or is she in cahoots? Is she in bed with her father and the rest of the enemy crew? How much has she been paid to stay quiet? Where is she? So many people have slipped into my comments. Whenever I posted a comment in Prophexi's videos on YouTube and Facebook, people have slipped under my comment and tried to convince me that Ruth is a liar. People have gone to their village. They have spoken to her entire family, the generation, her ancestors, that nobody's looking for the child because Ruth knows where the child is. What about Joy, the stepdaughter? Why has she been left out? What's the mystery surrounding her? Why is nobody talking about her? Recently, I heard that the multi-faced and grossly delusional, mentally ill Doris Ogala mentioned that she went to look for the girl in their village. Why is it this Doris that's going to look for her? What's the deal? So I'm just stopping briefly because this leaving that girl, that young lady out of this whole thing is bizarre. It's worrying. She's family. She should be worried as well about the welfare of the young child. This is why I have stopped by today, just to look into, ask. I do not know. I wish there was someone who could help us. Those who have been to their village, have you spoken to this stepdaughter? What's her story about the day, the events that unfolded that led to the child being kidnapped? What's her side of the story? The events, the days after, the days following the search for the child. One thing I know, and I'm very certain, is that Ruth Matthew did not sell her child. She doesn't know what happened to her child. I'm so grateful that everyone who's tried to sell that story, as rich, powerful, famous, and loud-mouthed as they are, both very talented with the damage control, they have not been able to come up with any evidence. We only hear stories. There's a woman somewhere, there's a house somewhere, there's this that's done somewhere. Give us proof, dates, locations, when Ruth Matthew did the transaction. Trust me, the same vigor, energy, enthusiasm that we are using to follow and pursue this case, we will use even worse to go at Ruth Matthew if she has a hand in the disappearance of baby testimony. But until these evidence are produced, I stand with her and the rest of the world, those beautiful, handsome people who know the pain that this woman is going through because she went somewhere she thought her children would be safe, only to be living this nightmare. It's my prayer that God will bring solution, and quickly too, so we can move on. And that child would come back reunited with his mom, his other brothers, and their lives would continue. The picture would be perfect again. I thank you for joining me today. I hope to hear from you, your comments, your views about this stepdaughter, What do you think? If you're also perplexed like I am, because I really would love to know. Why is she left out? What does she know? You take care. Have a good day.